You guys, I forgot, I mentioned I'm gonna say how to make this test piece, which consists of 128 sheets of aluminum foil. So what I did, I took this Raymond rod from Walmart. It's about 1 foot wide, and I pulled out 6 feet, exactly 6 feet. I took a tape measure, I laid it on the floor, and I unrolled 6 feet of it, and I cut it off. Then I fold it, then I fold it again, then fold it this way, then fold it again, fold it, and so I got to this size. It's about, I don't know, 2 inches by 3 inches, and I've been counting as I've been folding it, so it's 128 sheets in here, and when I put it in a scale, it's 24 grams. So says there. We're gonna go ahead and continue with the test. Alright, in here I have multiple pieces of different aluminum, and I will be putting them on a coil, and the unit will be working in an automatic mode. And what I will be demonstrating is how much power do you need from coming out from your coil in order to have some bacteria and virus, especially virus killing effect, because it's easy to mess with bacteria. It has enzymes covering it, and with a lower magnetic field you can damage those enzymes and weaken them, and over time, yes, you can kill the bacteria with a weaker magnetic field, but you can't damage the virus. So for the virus you really need strong magnetic field, and you just killing it with it. So I will be demonstrating this unit, using this unit for the demonstration, because it has power settings here. For example, on a 50%, the unit develops a killing effect, bacteria and virus killing effect, I'd say about ½ an inch of the surface of the coil, and anything that touches the coil will be sterilized. At 25% it doesn't. It's pretty weak. It's like a SOTA, MP5, MP6, but at the advantages of it, it's fast, it pulses twice a second or so. Also, there are 100% setting and manual discharge setting. At those settings, get closer. At those settings, at 50%, unit will allow capacitors. These two are large capacitors here. They will get charged to 300 volt before they get discharged. At 100% settings, the unit will charge them to 600 volt before it will discharge them into the coil. And at manual discharge, the unit will charge the capacitors all the way to 640 volts, and it will wait for you to push the button, and once you push it, it will discharge. It will deliver the discharge into the coil, producing the strongest pulse. So for the demonstration, we will be using the 50% settings, and at these settings it perfectly demonstrates how much magnetic output is in the Gausses. This is about 2 Tesla right here at 50% settings, coming out of the north side of the coil. And I intentionally made a different color, and I'm gonna mark this side as the north side, and the coil is placed closer to the north side inside here to deliver more stronger pulses. But we're not looking for the strongest pulse right now. we're gonna be looking and seeing how 50%, how at 50%, how 2 Tesla looks like, basically. 2 Tesla magnetic pulse looks like. And for that, I will be using different pieces of aluminum, and I have old setup from yesterday in here, my tape, and I have my coil in here. So with these pieces here, it's gonna be repel test, and with these pieces here, it will be bend test. Okay, so let's start with repel test. We'll go ahead and power the unit up. The unit is in the 50% mode. It's automatically pulsing. At these 3 settings, the unit will pulse automatically. At the last setting, it will wait for you to manually push the button before it delivers the pulse. So let's go ahead and get started with the test. It's already pulsing. First, we'll use aluminum washer, which is 17 gram. I'm gonna place it on a coil, have a discharge, and I will tell you how far it flew. Let me do it again. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's about 7 feet. It throws it up in the air about 7 feet. Let's go ahead and do another one. 12 gram washer. I'd say about same or more, about 8 feet. Let's do it again. Yeah, about 8 feet. Now I have this 22 gram aluminum washer, which bypasses the magnetic field inside and only catches the edge magnetic field on the edge of the coil, and demonstrates how much force it puts out on the edges of the coil. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Once again, about 6 feet or so. Wait for it to. Yeah, about 7 feet. Throws it up in the air about 7 feet. Alright, I got a few more pieces. 7.5 gram. One more time. Throws it up in the air about 3 feet. Then I have a thicker aluminum piece, which is 14 gram. And that one flies up in the air. I'm gonna do it again. About 3.5 feet. 3.5 feet. Alright, and then I have the heavy piece of aluminum, 210 gram. And that's the one that will fly 10 inches up in the air. Demonstrate it again. There we are, once again. Yeah, about 10 inches up in the air. And now I will do bend test with these aluminum sheets. So first I will use the 10.3 gram. I'm not sure how many sheets, maybe 35, 36, whatever sheets here. So there we are. That's how much magnetic force comes out. 2 Tesla basically looks like. Now one more.
Couple pulses, bends it about that much. Alright, now I have 128 sheets. We'll deliver 2 pulses into here. 1, 2. That's how much magnetic force comes out of the coil at 2 Tesla. That's how much you need to kill the virus. If it doesn't come out like that, then I'm sorry, you need to have your pulser stronger, otherwise it's just not gonna do it. Yeah, I think it did bend it. Not easy to bend it, believe it or not. So let's bend it back. Huh. Easy. Bend it backwards. Alright, you guys, so that was a demonstration of how much forces it requires to kill the virus. So now you know, you can have a coil just like this size producing at least 2 Teslas or all the way to 5 Teslas. So it doesn't need to be special coil or anything. You can have your 5 Tesla coming out of the coil like this, delivering, let's say, about 4 or 5 inches killing effect. So there you go. That's your solution to current pandemic, virus pandemic. Hit like.